Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 20. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Second down, here's Crowell. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. First carry for Trenton Cannon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Darnold on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Cannon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Darnold from the gun. Going underneath for Crowell. A gain of 32 that time. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our season open opponent. and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
He'll get it up the middle, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Myers now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Right. 52, 57's down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle.
Let's go.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Keenum to throw on 2nd down. Sanders has it over the middle. And blocked down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Roger.
Now the former Utah man, this is Devontae Booker. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out.
Hey, orange. Hey, go, Roger. Mary left.
From the 50, it's Keenum. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Keenum. Got a man. He finds Sanders. Keenum to Sanders for the Denver 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
On 53. Roger, Roger, Roger. Hey, go, Roger. Stand down.
On second down, here's Keenum. He's going to float this one deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
22. Hey, go, Roger. Roger, Roger, Roger.
Throwing is Keenum on third down. Past the 20. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lindsey. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Trenton Cannon, 99 yards. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. The extra point now coming from Myers. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Things switch back over here to the Denver offense, and the Broncos last week with that loss to San Fran. The playoff hopes really took a hit because now they're at 6-7 after that 20-14 defeat.
And it was a bit of a surprise for them to go to San Francisco and get beat because they were on a pretty good run right there. They'd won some convincing games in the previous weeks. Looked like they were going to make a strong finish, and they still might. But that game right there, that might be the deciding game to keep them out of the playoffs in 2018.
Obviously, they could still finish 9-7. Their final 3 games, they are home against Cleveland, at Oakland, and then back home against the Chargers. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. Lindsey, the undrafted free agent, had a great college career at Colorado, but what he did to start this season and the way he came out of the gate, really impressive.
And sometimes guys just fit NFL teams where maybe you didn't see it coming. Because Phil Lindsey, as you mentioned, had an excellent college career at Colorado, but different question marks from different teams about size. Can he do this? Can he do that? The answer is he can do just about everything, and especially his ability to get out into open space out of the backfield and create big plays downfield. That's working quite well for him in the early going.
Roger, Roger, Roger. Hey, orange, orange. Orange, orange. On 53. Stand down.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. All right, partner, let's peek ahead to Week 15 while we have a second here. It starts out with a good one on Thursday night. How about the Chargers and the Chiefs, a battle in the AFC West?
Yeah, it could very well decide the division, and that's a huge, huge ball game. And who saw that coming when the season began, that this would decide the whole deal? How about our first Saturday games of the year? Texans, Jets, Browns, Broncos, and those are going to feature the young quarterbacks. Sam Darnold with the Jets, Baker Mayfield with the Browns.
And then Sunday, the late game, Pats and Steelers. You get Eagles, Rams Sunday night, Saints, Panthers Monday. I mean, hello, week 15.
Yeah, that means I'm doing absolutely nothing the entire weekend except sitting on the couch and watching ball.
Well, you're also working a game on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, besides that.
Okay.
All right.
Roger. Hey, go, Roger. Hey, 52. Hey, 52.
Booker on first down. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Henry Anderson, big man from Stanford, there for the stop.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
All right. Go, doctor. Jam. Very left.
Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Let's go. 22. 53. 22.
On first down, it's Keenum. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holmes. 23 yards on the play. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up,
right.
Hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
Keenum, he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Keenum. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders from 13 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard line. New York Jets coming back onto the field here, CD. Let's take a quick peek back to last week when they defeated Buffalo 27-23. Of course, it's not been a great year, now just 4-9, and they're working on a 6-game losing streak into the game. They fell behind, lost Sam Darnold to an injury, and it was looking like another dismal afternoon.
And that's what you call a character win in the NFL because they took the field. You mentioned the 6-game losing streak. That was already bad enough. But they knew they were eliminated from playoff contention before they even kicked off, yet found a way to play a pretty decent game when Sam Darnold made it back, got hurt, came back again, and rallied them to a 27-23 victory. Not too bad, Elijah McGuire, a 4th down run to win it.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Second down and 10, Darnold. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's a give to Crowell. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
22. Mary left. 22.
Now Keenum throwing on second. Over the middle, it's Holmes. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Over the middle, complete. It's Holmes. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Let's go.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Drops it underneath for Booker. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
53.
Throwing again is Keenum. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Hey, take the one, man. Take 23. Hey, go, Roger.
On 3rd down, that's Lindsey. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, orange.
Keenum going for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Roger. 22.
After the interception, here's Keenum. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Keenum now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Keenum. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, go Roger. Hey, take 53, 55.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. And he's got Booker. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Roger. 22.
On first down, Keenum. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jordan Jenkins in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Welcome back now to Denver. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
53, 22, 22. Mary left.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. The pressure gets to him again. Jordan Jenkins in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Hey, 50. 22.
Third and long. It's Keenum. Throw left side complete. That's Holes. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Hey, go Roger. Very left, very left. Stand down. 22. 22.
On fourth down, Keenum. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Hey, orange, orange. Orange, orange.
On first and 10, Keenum. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Avery Williamson not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, go Roger. Hey, orange, orange. Orange, orange. Stand down.
Out of the gun, Keenum. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On third down, it's Lindsey. He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
They didn't need a big play there. They just needed a conversion, but I'm really downplaying it, aren't I? Getting a conversion, picking up a first down, not easy in any aspect. How about that one right there?
Yeah, with the dive, knew where the line to gain was, went soaring past it.
Yeah, that's doing it by any means necessary.
They'll run here with Freeman, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Royce Freeman taking it in, and the Broncos have broken the tie. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. A first down carry now for Brown. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Darnold now on second down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now Crowell. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Darnold. A little dump off for Crowell. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's Darnold. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Neil Sterling, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Stand down. Hey, orange.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Now a desperation throw. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. To throw is Keenum. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, spinning away. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He's back to throw. That's caught right side by Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll look to throw. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Darnold. He's got Curse. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Gone!
Now it's Darnold. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never killed anybody, the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to 100, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's what truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sis by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got the picture me, Pacific ice on the ocean, ready for war like I'm Russia, ladies should never the luggage, my diamonds they tussling. My neck and my belly, they call it for me and they, you want me like me and I look, yeah, her Rex on her, yeah, B-Rex better calm down, yeah, if you go around, come around, yeah, whole squad, yeah, squad goes on me, yeah, make some orange gel on my toes, yeah, Farrakhan glass for the chosen, yeah, you can go and get mad, jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth, and who's you, my shawty pulling up with a real bad, you too. Dripping my swag, Dubai tag on, I got it in the bag, man. I'm getting all type of cash, I'm a general true. I never did anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to 100, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's what truancy about it.